Welcome back to Steve's Small Engine Saloon.
Hey everybody! A lot of you out there don't realize that there can be a little hidden screen filter inside the carburetor, one of these type of carburetors, that you can't even see it in there. I'm going to show you how easy it is to check and see if that screen is plugged in there, if there even is a screen in it, and what to do about it. It's kind of part of the carburetor cleaning process. By the way, Old Milwaukee beer pairs very nicely with carburetor cleaning because they both suck. So you're cleaning your carburetor, you take that the float bowl off and the needle out, and right where that needle comes out is right there, and then where the hose goes on for the inlet of your gasoline coming from your fuel tank goes on there. It's a straight shot through there, but sometimes there might be a screen in there. I gotta say, it's actually quite rare that there even is a screen in there, but it is on some applications. Easy way to check that, you take your carb spray, and like I said, it's part of the carburetor cleaning process anyways. If you put the carb spray, the real red tube, in right where the gasoline goes in, and you just give it a little shot, you can see carburetor spray shoot right out where the needle goes. You can do it both ways too. You can shoot it in that way and it'll come out that end. I just did that on there and that is clear. If that happens to you, you can just shoot carb spray back and forth through there, then that's not your problem. Even if there is a screen in there, the screen's clear. You don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you're going to shoot that through there and you're going to see hardly any carburetor spray coming through. Both ways. Now, it could be something plugged in there too. It might not be a screen in there, but it could be just something jammed in there, plugged, some old debris of some kind. If you have an air compressor with an air nozzle on it that you can shoot that air through, go backwards, shoot it in where the needle goes. And sometimes if you blast it hard enough, you might see a little bit of junk come out. Try your carb spray again after that. And if you still see no spray coming through there, carburetor spray, then there's probably a screen in there that is plugged from the gasoline sitting on that screen filter, and it coats it sometimes with the ethanol in your fuel, the olefins in your fuel, dries on there, and it creates a coating, a film on that screen that plugs it right off and makes the screen actually solid now. I would not recommend actually pulling that barbed inlet fitting out. If you do, you can probably see, well, you will be able to see the screen in there and dig it out and clean it or just throw it away and put it back together. I say that because the last one of these that I did had a plastic fitting on there. The barb was plastic and it was an elbow shaped, quite a big one, way bigger than this. I don't have one in the shop right now to show you, but I knew that that was plastic. If I pull that out of there, I am going to break that thing, and then you do that, and now it's game over, man. Game over! So the last one that I did, this is how I fixed it. It was super easy. Acetone, you can buy acetone anywhere. You can buy it at hardware stores, painting stores. You can buy it at pharmacies. This is actually nail polish remover. It says right on it 100% pure acetone. It's cheap and it's easy to find. So what I did is just through the inlet, remember the one I was doing was a plastic, white plastic, and it was an elbow. So I just dribbled that in there, the acetone in there, and then it actually filled it up. It wasn't actually coming through where the needle goes at all. So I just let it sit there. So it was soaking like that. Now I have to admit too, I left it overnight. I don't know if I needed to leave it overnight, but I did anyways. And the next morning I came out and I blasted carb cleaner through both ways and it was completely clear. So that acetone had melted that film, that coating that was on the screen in there, had melted all that off, and it cleaned it perfectly fine. No damage to the carburetor at all. And that's how I fixed that. So I hope you liked that. I hope you found that informative. And until the next time, Cheers. Steve out.